Denver is nicknamed Mile High City due to the fact it is exactly 1 mile above sea level. I mean, how convenient is that, making it one of the highest cities in the United States. The city comes with a seriously stunning backdrop of Rocky Mountains to the west of it and high plains to its east, sitting in the South Platte River Valley. Here are the top 10 things to do in Denver. Wings over the Rockies Air and Space Museum. What an interesting museum for all aircraft fans and their families. This fascinating venue, situated in a circa 1930s former Air Force hangar, houses 150,000 square feet of a truly awesome collection of more than 4 dozen aircraft and space vehicles, including such rarities as a B-18A Bolo, an RF-84K Thunderflash Parasite, an Alexander Eaglerock built in Colorado, and a Star Wars X-Wing fighter. Nicest of all, kids are more than welcome to try out the various apparatus, which in the end can turn out to be very educational. The museum guides are extremely knowledgeable, and there is a great gift shop to visit at the end. Molly Brown House Museum. Molly, or Margaret as she was christened, was the brave socialite and activist who found fame when she survived the 1912 sinking of the legendary RMS Titanic and then urged the crew of lifeboat No. 6 to go back to the capsize or to look for any survivors. The Molly Brown Museum was built in dedication to her and welcomes over 50,000 visitors every year. Denver Climbing Company. Learning to climb, or developing your technique, if it comes to that, would be a great day out for all the family. The Denver Climbing Company Outdoor Climbing School provides rock climbing instruction and guiding and, best of all, is carried out by extremely professional guides who ensure the whole family has a fun and safe time. Coors Field. Baseball fans will certainly enjoy a visit to the 76-acre Coors Field. This family-friendly ballpark has been a league leader in attendance, with those in the know sitting in the first base and right field areas because they know they're going to be treated to a spectacular view of the Rocky Mountains, plus there are plenty of tasty amenities to keep the kids happy all day. Denver Botanic Gardens. These are gorgeous gardens in which to have a family stroll, whatever season you are visiting the city. The gardens have worked hard on their conservation programs in protecting natural habitats and saving species, and as you walk through the area you will be able to see and enjoy the ongoing results. Whatever time of year, this lovely area with its tropical biosphere and Japanese garden complete with pool and lily pads plus lots more, makes for a perfect outing. American Museum of Western Art. For all those interested in the area, a visit to this gallery, which focuses on depicting life in the West from the early 1800s through the present day, will not disappoint. The museum's mission is to promote the appreciation and understanding through its art exhibits by displaying the history, character, and beauty of this amazing location, the American West. Sports Authority Field at Mile High. The Mile High Stadium has always been popular and are well known, being host to the Broncos, and even more so now that they have reached Super Bowl winning status again. In fact, not only did the Broncos win consecutive Super Bowls in 1997 and 1998, but they established all-time pro football records for most wins in 2 seasons, 33, most playoff wins in 2 seasons, 7, and most wins ever in 3 seasons, 46, from 1996 to 98, and all of this accomplished while playing at the Mile High Stadium. Mount Evans. Are you and your family in the need of some significant fresh air? You won't get air more significant than the air you'll breathe at the top of Mount Evans. With an elevation of 14,271 feet and Colorado's 12th highest peak, the amazing views and fresh air will certainly knock any remaining cobwebs off you. The peak dominates the western skyline of the Great Plains along with Pikes Peak, Longs Peak, and nearby Mount Bierstadt. There are a few options available when planning your drive, and though Pikes Peak is a good though rather concentrated drive, the Mount Evans route is easier with less traffic to contend with. The road has some strange bumps in it as you pass through the different climate zones, but is paved all the way up. If you'd rather hike, it takes about 3 to 4 hours from the lake up to the peak. Larimer Square. Enjoy a walk in one of Denver's most historic areas, Larimer Square. Its history extends back to the 19th century when Colorado was all about gold and the famous gold strikes that put this beautiful state firmly on the map. The square was once home to a lot of firsts: first bank, first dry goods store, first bookstore, first theater, and also the site of the city's first post office. Some of the old buildings remain, but the new ones are just as nice, and home to some great restaurants and shops selling unusual and unique gifts. It's worth taking the family to see the store's decorations too. Denver Public Library. I'm always happy to recommend decent libraries. To me, there's nothing more pleasurable than losing myself in an hour or three of literary entertainment. You'll feel the same when you visit this tremendous library, consisting of over 2 million items which include books, movies, DVDs, reference materials and even photographs.